Uh, if you remember, we started discussing the media type, and in that context, we discussed about media class, media subclass, and media vehicles. Please do remember the
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes, sir.
the various categories. Very good. And in that context, we are going to analyze how media type decisions are made. What are the media types, and what media type could be
Hmm.
selected? So we discussed until this media vehicles, right? Any questions? Anybody? Anything that you like to ask? Media class, media subclass, media vehicles. Because ultimately we will be selecting the media vehicle. So once we decide the media class, media type, and then we boil down to media vehicle decision. So try to understand the concepts very clearly. Now we proceed. And yes. Now the next part of the discussion after this is this diagram. Now this diagram is to be understood very properly. And before we proceed to discuss, this diagram refers to the coverage possibility. What are the coverage possibility if you select one particular media type or media vehicle or media class? Now, how are you going to discuss that? Uh, let us draw it in a full chart. It will be more clear. You see, try to understand very clearly each and every word. This is the diagram. This one. This refers to the target market, who the target market is, and mind you, this is just 1/4. This space is our target market. Please don't do that. Uh, you are distracting the class. Or I have to block you all the other way. And your name is comes out
Good
very.
morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Your name comes up. Mind it. All these people who are doing all this. Now this is the media target media. Sorry, this is a target market. The quarter that you see over here. Will you stop doing this? Who is doing all this nonsense? Anjani Rani, Preeti Seth. Be aware. I can block you all. Preeti Seth. Prachi. Yes, so then that was the target market. We want to cover this. We want to cover this group of audience. The quadrant. Remember this. Block you all. Just hold on. So now you do it. are so interested in all that nonsense. Yes, so that was the target market. We want to cover that part of the target market. Now, what are the various options? If we select a particular media vehicle, what are the probabilities? What are the possibilities of the coverage? The first coverage is this, full coverage. But that rarely happens. You have selected a particular media type which would cover just the target market. The red is your media choice. So you have selected a medium that could cover the entire target market, right? So you have selected a particular media type which will cover just the target market that is depicted over here by red lines. So this is the optimum condition. If that could be made possible, nothing like it. But it seldom happens that a particular medium will just cover your media target market, because there are various other options. This is highly improbabilistic. Why? Let us discuss that. Now you might consider a media type that may cover just a partial coverage. A media type that could ensure only a partial coverage. What does that mean? Look at this diagram. This is our target market, the black one, but our media choice has been able to cover just a small part of that target market. So our target market is being partially covered. Try to understand. The target market is being partially covered because of the choice of the media. We selected a particular medium which could cover only a part of the target market. Look at this, just a section of the target market. So therefore it is referred to as partial coverage. Do remember. Now, we may consider a particular medium that could consider the full coverage, but along with it, far more. Right? So you will be covering this part of the target market, that was obvious. But in addition to this, you will also be covering more. That is, our message will reach out to those people who are not our target audience. We are reaching out to these people. So this is a sheer waste. This coverage is a waste. But the reach of the media is such that it will cover not just the target audience, but it will cover more than that.
Sir, you are not audible.
How come? Right, checkmate. Is it okay now? Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, you see, we are discussing about the coverage of the target market. To what extent our target market would be covered if we select a particular media type. Like in the first case, going back, this was a target market. This is the one we intended to cover, but we selected a medium that partially covered it. The the red lines denotes the coverage that could be ensured by the choice of a particular media type. So this is a partial coverage. We could not cover the entire target market because the reach of the media was not adequate. It covered only a part of it. So therefore it was called partial coverage. Do remember. Now, the best option, which is highly improbabilistic, is full coverage. You selected a medium which covered the entire target market, not less, not more, exactly the same. But it is rarely possible. It is not very practical, because it might happen that the choice of the media type might cover the entire target audience, but some more people as well. So that is called spillover. Spillover, more coverage than what is required. So you have not only covered your target market, but you also have covered more people who are not your target audience. Now that is a waste. This coverage is a simply wasteful coverage. The idea is, can we cut down on that? But because the reach of the medium is such that these group of people will be covered, so there is no way out. You are helpless. Now, if you select some other medium, it might be possible that it does not cover the entire, like this diagram. It partially covers, but there is a spillover as well. So look at this figure. There is a partial coverage, this one, plus some additional coverage which is not required. So it is a wasteful. It is not covering our target customer in totality, and at the same time it is covering more, and this is something that we consider it as a waste. So this is the situation over here, if this is the choice of the media type. Now in this case, only a spillover. You have, this is a grossly unprofessional approach towards media planning. You are considering a media type which does not cover your target audience at all. It is a complete waste, only spillover. So that is something that also rarely happens, because media planner won't be making such a blatant mistakes. Now, if you consider more than one media type, like blue and red both, so there is a possibility of overlapping. You see, the red media covers this much, a part of spillover, part of the target market. The blue one, another media type, that will cover again a part of the media type and the some wasteful expenditure as well. So there will be an overlapping. Now this part between red and blue is covered by both the media. So that group of audience will come across the message through both the media at the same time, adding to the more of impact. And finally, if possible, if your target audience could be just covered by both the media, that is something that is highly improbable. Still, we should make an attempt to arrive at this position. If this can be made possible, nothing like it. So we are concerned that our coverage is not a wasteful exercise. If we cover those who are not our target market, it is a waste. So try to look at all these different diagrams. These are the various options as far as the coverage of the media type is concerned. So these are the various possibilities of the coverage. Any questions? What media type will cover what part of the target market? This is the subject matter of the discussion in this slide. What portion? Yes, please. Yes.
So please explain overlap again.
Overlap.
Yes,
suppose,
sir.
okay. You consider two different media types for the coverage of your target audience. Now, it so happens that one media covers just a part of your target audience, not the complete. Therefore, you are considering the other one. Had the media covered the entire target market, we would not have covered any other target media type. Now that part of the target audience is not being covered by a particular media type, because that media covers just this one, the red. Look at the red marks. So part of the target market plus something wasteful. So, but what about this part? We also want to cover this leftover, and for that we have considered another media type, the blue one. Maybe this is a Hindi newspaper and this is English newspaper. So we have considered maybe this is a magazine, this is a newspaper. So different type of media subclasses might be considered. Now, here the problem with the blue one is that it also covers a part of it. That part is left out, but that left out part will be covered by the other one, the red one. So we are assured that they will not be left over. But the blue one also has some spillover effect. It also covers those who are not actually our customer, or that is a waste over here. So this part is waste over here, and this part is waste over here. So beyond that segment, the quadrant that you see over there, beyond that quadrant, any coverage is a wasteful expenditure. In case of the red media, maybe India Today, it is this coverage which is a wasteful. In blue, maybe the Times of India, this part is the waste. But think of this portion, the portion between red and blue. The message from both the medium will be carried to this group of people, because this group of people subscribe to both. And as a result of which, there will be an overlapping of the media. Overlapping here means the common media. The two media will cover the common target market. The two media will cover the common target market. So this part of the target market will be covered by both the media type. And therefore, some sort of synergy will develop. Additive effect will be developed, because the same group of target audience will come across the advertisement by two different media, adding to the impact of the medium. So that was overlap. But mind it, when selecting the media, make sure that you could contain the spillover effect, because the spillover का मतलब क्या होता है? छलकना. It spill over. The milk, don't cry over spilt milk. That is something that has come out. It was not intended, but we are helpless. The reach of the media is this much. So this part will be covered anyways. We are not concerned about that. That is sheer waste. So as a media planner, we should minimize the spillover, and we should maximize the overlapping if possible. So these are the various options. While selecting the media, while selecting the media types, you are going to carry out these various possible situations. Right?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please. Yes.
Sir, in the third image where the coverage is partial in the target market, so sir, it is because of the reach is less. Sir, because there is no spillover. Sir, in the third one, just below the full coverage.
So this one.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, so sir, here there is no spillover. So it's the coverage of the target market is also partial. So
Right.
it is because the reach is less, right?
Yes, absolutely. Because the reach of the media is this much only. So it cannot cover the rest of the target market. The reach is limited. Media is having a limited circulation figure perhaps, but it could cover just a part of your target market and not the total target market. That is the issue over here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So this is a problem over here. Right. So make sure you could figure this out. Now, like that was the last one. Yes. Any other question? Please make sure that you understand this diagram thoroughly. Any question, whatever that comes to your mind, any explanation, you are most welcome.
Sir,
And
one more question.
yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, in the third image from the top where there is overlap, and because we are using two medias.
Right.
So, sir, the part which the blue and red, both the media are covering. So that part, sir, that will be a waste because both the media are covering the same target audience.
Well said. Well said. In fact, if you go by the Krugman 3-hit, 3-time exposure, and for the 3 times
Yes,
we require 11 to 12 exposures. So if you come across, so you have to contain the frequency. if you are considering two media at the same time, obviously the total number of exposures will have to be contained. Remember R into F, exposure,
Yes, sir.
we have to optimize. If we increase one, the other will have to go down because our coverage will be extensive. The message uh, will be conveyed by both the media hitting the same target audience. So therefore, impact will be cumulative. More of impact will be generated, and therefore you can minimize the frequency of both the media. You may not advertise on a regular basis. You may go for intermittent advertising. You may skip some days. Maybe on some day the advertisement may appear in blue medium, on the other alternate day maybe the red medium. It is your choice because media budget is limited. So we have to ensure that it is not a waste. If you do not take care, definitely it will be a wasteful expenditure, because the same set of audience coming across the same message from two different media, yes, that may be a waste. So we have to ensure that it is not a waste, keeping in mind what should be the optimum number of frequency that is required, because we have to contain our media exposure decisions with reference to the media budget that is at our disposal. We cannot spend beyond the media budget. So we have to cut down on the frequency of both the media. Very, very well said. Very keen observation. So if you do not take care, it will result into a wasteful expenditure, no doubt about it. So make sure that, very, very well said. Make sure that you decide on the coverage part. What will be the coverage of our target market? Because you see, only a spillover, it is a complete waste. You do not have any idea about media planning. So this is a disaster. You are simply, you are novice. You do not know the ABC of media planning. So therefore you have selected any medium, and that particular medium which does not even care to reach even a section of the target market. So that will be a total waste. So we have to ensure that more and more of the target audience is covered. So what can we do? What is the option? Because you hardly would come across a particular medium which would cover the entire target market of yours only, like this one. This is an ideal state of affairs, because any publication house does not carry out its business keeping just a particular group of customers and ensure that each and every household subscribe to it, right? So maybe people do not read your newspaper even if they are the potential readers, so they are missed out. So therefore you have to be very particular about your media possibilities, the coverage possibilities. Now moving on. Now this is a easier part of the discussion. What are the different type of media that come to your mind? Just do remember all these things, all these different entities. First is print media, and in print media we are concerned with newspaper and magazine, because other printed items will be accommodated somewhere else. You will come to know about it. So print medium covers yes, newspaper and magazines. Newspaper and magazines are the predominant print medium. Think of electronic. We classify it into two parts: broadcast and narrowcast. Narrowcast medium are also referred to as non-broadcast. So please do remember, many a time in order to bother you, they use the term narrowcast, and you are trapped. So broadcast, the signal will be broadcast like radio and news, television. The narrowcast are non-broadcasting. They will not broadcast it. Maybe some video is being played and you are getting the video on some other network. So that is not a broadcasting thing. In a closed circuit camera, when they advertise the product, it is not broadcasting. If you visit a shopping mall, you will find an ad coming up of their store of certain brand. It is not broadcast media. It is Narrowcast, it is non-broadcasting, like a video, cable, CCTV camera, cinema, even telephone, internet, kiosk. So all these are non-broadcasting. The program is fed into the system and it will simply exhibit the program. It will not be transmitted through the transmitters. Had that been the case, it would have been the broadcast media. Have you seen any, what is a kiosk over here? Anybody who has heard of this term before? Kiosk?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Kiosk,
Sir,
what is
it's like a rush or sir, it means too many things or too many people at a time that creates hustle.
Clock.
Okay, any example that could make things clear? Have you come across any kiosk at any point of time in Patna? At any location, perhaps?
Sir, it means confusion, disorder, that
Oh,
kind of
that
thing.
is chaos. CHAOS. That is chaos. It is not chaos. That word is chaos. Chaos. And that word is pronounced as CHAOS. Chaos. Here we are
Yes.
discussing about a particular media type. That is kiosk.
Okay, kiosk. Sorry,
Yes,
sir.
yes. That doesn't matter at all. What is kiosk? Any idea? Kiosk? Kiosk is a particular medium, mind it. Just like, say, television, radio, or whatever, it is also a medium through which you can convey the ad message. Have you visited maybe Patna Junction, where you find a machine in which you can simply enter your PNR number and the status of the train will simply crop up on the machine? There are a number of machines that are installed at different strategic locations. If you want to check out the the seat vacants, or what is the status of the train, you enter the PNR number, and everything will simply be displayed on the monitor. That is a kiosk. Kiosk is a predetermined. You can feed the data and you can get the results. So that is an information center rather. You don't have people to manning the positions. In fact, information will be given to you through machines. You feed the inputs and the information will be fed back to you. That is a kiosk. In the kiosk, they also advertise. You will come across different advertisements in kiosk, which you have to, which you come across. Outdoor medium, that we discussed the last class. OOH, out of home. Another term for outdoor, anybody who said, somebody was using the term wall, four wallers. What is that term which is related with wall in case of advertisement? And you are not getting me, perhaps. Any term that relates with walls, the four walls, within the four wall or outside the four wall. When we talk of outdoor media, it is outside the four wall of your house. Therefore, it is called out of home. That is called extramural. Intramural is within the house, right? Intramural is within the house and extramural is outside the house. So outdoor media is extramural media. Extramural, mind it. Mural is the house. Mural is the four walls. So beyond the four walls. So there are different media that you will come across beyond the four walls. Okay. So make sure you figure this out. And what are the various options? Now, just I'm telling you the different media in that category. Posters. And banners. What is the difference? Anybody who could tell me the difference between poster and banner? Yes. Is there any difference between poster and banner?
Sir,
Sir,
posters can be
posters
put
are
on
sticking
wall.
on the walls and
Right.
banners are hanged on the
Sir, hoardings
anywhere.
that are put on the big size places only.
So you mean to say that banners are hoardings? Then what is the difference between a hoarding and a banner? Hoardings and banners. Yes, yes, yes. Hoarding and banner. Anybody could differentiate between the two? Banner and hoarding. So whenever there is a function in women's college, where you will find the banners? At the gate itself, where you enter, you come across a banner hanging at the gate. Banner is meant for hanging, mind it, it hangs. And hoardings are stationary, it is a permanent framework in which it will carry the advertising message, right? So there is a difference, of course, between banner and hoardings. Anyways, we will continue with this story in the coming class with the rest of the types of outdoor media. So that is it is for today. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.